If you work in the office, this video is for you. In this video, I'm gonna talk about one of the most common injury that you get in the office by sitting on the desk. Many people demonize sitting as a thing that you shouldn't do, but in reality, we can't avoid sitting, but there are certain things that you can do while you work in the office that can hugely maximize and prevent getting injured. The common injury that you get by working in the office and the desk is the pain between your shoulder blade, which is a very common spot that a lot of people suffer and complain. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you series of exercises and tips to follow that can minimize and prevent this injury. The first exercise that we're gonna do, guys, is gonna be crossovers, which means we wanna open up the chest, get more basically movement in our chest and shoulder. Is the chest opener. You're gonna lean on the back, on the wall, fully support from the wall, and you're going to point the thumbs towards the wall and gradually open up and back in. Open up and back in. We start with the waist level. Gradually, you bring the arms up more towards the kind of above the belly bottom. And we're gonna go gradually more up towards the shoulder. Now, for some people, this range can be kind of like max they can do while they can maintain their back in the wall straight. But then, as time passes by, you can gradually bring the arms up more, and we can create basically a big T with the arms. Now, by doing that, immediately I can feel my back muscles start to work more, which means my shoulder blade can be kind of get activated. I can bring it all the way up to here. There, I'm leaning back fully. Knees are bended. Control up. And over time, when you get more comfortable with the movement, you can bring the arms all the way overhead. If you wish to progress this exercise to something a little more intense, you can use a resistance band, quite light version of resistance band, and hook it up on the fit. Same position, adjust the arms, thumbs out, and try the same thing with the resistance band. Control, slowly bring it up. When you got comfortable. Now, depends on the tension on the resistance band, this can get more difficult. You don't want to go initially too hard. You want to just get the range. And the more you do it, it becomes much more challenging. Now I can feel it right away. My back of basically shoulder blade around this area that is usually gets sore are actually working. It's quite a very basic but very effective exercise. Try this exercise for 3 sets of 10 repetitions. If you find it is easy, add on that resistance band. We're gonna move on to the next move, which is basically a hinge, but you're still leaning back on the wall, which means your feet are a couple of inches off the wall. You lean back, hip is attached to the wall. You leaning forward, hands on the knee. You come below the knee and come back up with the arms. Down, you can feel the stretch in your lower back and back up. Slow down, go with your own speed, don't rush it, and open up. This basically helps you to move your whole body, including your lower back, and like literally get a bit of exercise. Similar to deadlift, you're hinging, but to just give you a little bit of assistance and guidance, your hip is attached to the wall, you not come off the wall, you lean back on it, stay there and lean forward. Now, in regards to slouching, you do slouch your lower back, that's totally fine. I wanted to actually challenge yourself in that sense to get that curve here. It's totally safe to do that unless you're feeling so much pain by doing it. Now try that for 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. If you find range here is okay, you can slowly go down more and bring the arms up more. For the next move, guys, we need a foam roller or a yoga block. You can use whatever you have at home, you can use that. We're gonna adjust this foam roller kind of quite up towards your middle back. Like not too low because that's going to give you too much range to lean back. This is a chest opener, which means open up your chest, and we're going to go to the next level with the help of foam roller. We're going to hold the hands in the chest, relax there, and gradually you're kind of not rolling, you just lean back and move forward. You can get a quick crack right away if you haven't done this movement before. As you can see, I'm going very slow control. This is adjusted below my shoulder blade, basically. Very comfortable. And there's no best range to copy me, which means you go within your own range. That feels good. Now practice that for, let's say, 8 repetitions. As you can see, I'm not moving much. Now, if you want to progress this, you can drop the arms down here next to your body and do the same thing. You can hold it there for a few seconds. Five to 8 repetitions. Now, if you want to progress it, you want to bring the arms to the side and do the same thing. Bring it in, open it up. That feels really good. Now, when you got more comfortable with this, you can move the foam roller a little bit more down, which means you have more range to lean back. As you can see now, I have much more range. Now, don't rush on this. You can progress it gradually. Try this for 3 sets of 8 repetitions. Hold it for a second or two and build up movement. Go within your own range and avoid pushing it too far. The following move, guys, you need a pillow or a yoga block that you can lean on and put your head, and because your head should be in a neutral position. You're gonna lie on your side, hands can be straight. You basically try to keep your knees on the bended position, which means your hip is bent and your neck is quite relaxed there. These hands can be either here or on the hip. Now I'm gonna show you both versions. You wanna try to rotate and open up the shoulder, and you can hear the crack right away. When we do this, it's a very gentle movement. Your knee doesn't move. Open up the arms. Stay there for a few seconds. 4, 3, 2, and back. You can practice this in both sides. Focus on your breathing. You don't want to hold your breath and relax. Now, if you want to progress this, you can use this arm and hold this knee and try to not lift this guy. You want to come from here, go all the way back, and this knee is controlled. Breathe in and out. Everything has to be relaxed, guys. We want to do maybe 5 reps here. Open up. Back in. And you can practice this in the bed. The last exercise I'm going to show you guys today is basically a scapular mobilization or a squeeze. We want to basically rotate and push our scapula out and then in. I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to be on a quadruped position, hands underneath of your shoulder, knees underneath of your hip. The first move is to let your shoulder blade two come together at the top, and then you want to push them away from each other. It's like literally a muscle that works. We call it stratus anterior or boxer muscle, which literally does this movement for us. I'm gonna push it up. Hold it there for a few seconds. Then relax it there. Push up again. And relax again. Push up again. And relax again. You want to try that maybe for 8 to 10 repetitions. The first tips that I would like to share with you guys before we finish this video is to make sure to follow this exercise as often as possible through the day. Which means if you get a 10 minutes, 15 minutes break through the day, make sure to do maybe 2 or 3 of these exercises in your break and move on. The second tips that I would like to share with you guys is to get micro break through your day. If you can, just stand up from your desk and just go for a short walk, even 5 to 10 seconds. That can hugely help you to relax this muscle and get you moving. The third tips that I would like to share with you guys is to avoid prolonged stiffening your body. This is one of the biggest mistakes that many of people do, and they've been told that they should have a very straight posture and they sit like that, they work like that. Even if in a standing desk, they're very stiff. Try to relax this muscle and let your body to move and breathe. This can hugely maximize your tension in those muscles and aggravate your symptoms. Make sure to breathe, relax your shoulder, and actually slouch a little bit. The last tips that I would like to share with you guys is to maximize your strength. Strength is one thing that can hugely help you from preventing injury. Now, instead of stiffening up your back and standing or sitting like this, I'm going to share with you a link here that you can progress this routine to the next level. In this link, I've shared with you very simple and effective exercise that you can do with minimum equipment, and you can strengthen those muscles in your back and maximize your recovery. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you have any question regarding your injury, you can always contact me through my website or book an online consultation with the link below. If you would like me to create this video more in a weekly basis, I would like you to guys do me a favor and support my channel by subscribing my channel for my weekly update, and also like and share this video with your friend and family who may watch this video. I really appreciate your help. Until next week, all the best.